Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a box roulette challenge on Nacht or Untoten. So, if you're unfamiliar with the box roulette challenge, essentially, you have to spin the box every round, and whatever gun you get, you have to use that gun for the remainder of that round, and only that gun. There are a couple exceptions. You can use your knife, and I'm going to allow myself to use grenades. Furthermore, I'm not going to actually start running the box until round 4 because it's going to take... I'm going to need to build up about 3,000 or so points. 1,000 to open up here and 1,000 to open over there because I am not going to open the help door. So for the first few rounds, I'm only going to be knifing. I'm not going to let myself use the 1911 or any of the wall guns. But without further ado, my goal is to reach round 20. I originally was thinking of going for round 30, but I feel like round 30 on Nacht or Untoten box roulette is going to be just so rough because of ammo. Like if this was a 2-box challenge, then I'd be like, yeah, let's go for round 30. I might get completely screwed because, I might get a Dragonov and a Spectre. But since I can only use one gun per round, I feel like once I get into the 20s, if I get, a Spectre, like getting a Spectre is already going to be concerning on like round 10. So if I get a Spectre on round 21, you're basically doomed unless I get really lucky and get a max ammo in the first couple zombies, because it's just, I'm just not going to have enough ammo to kill anything. Furthermore, I'm doing this on Black Ops 1 because it's harder. The guns in the box on Black Ops 1 are straight dookie by comparison to World at War. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I would much rather have a PTRS than a, what would I get? A Dragonov. Or, oh, good God, or an L96. That'd be horrendous. So that's one reason I'm doing it on Black Ops 1. And the two other reasons I'm doing it on Black Ops 1 are the 24 zombie limit that World at War has, so that would just make doing it on World at War a lot easier. Furthermore, because World at War is like kind of a glitchy mess, already taking a hit. If I did it on World at War, the zombies on World at War Nacht cannot hit you unless you stop moving, like at all. They cannot hit you. So it's just simply easier by like a landslide to play World at War Nacht. So I'm doing this on Black Ops 1 Nacht instead. If I was doing this on World at War Nacht, I would probably try to go to 30. Because unless I get really screwed over by the box, round 30 should be possible since there's only ever 24 zombies.
For the revolution!
But yeah, round 20 is my goal. Doing this on Black Ops 1. If I fail miserably, I'm probably going to try it on World at War and try going to 30. But that is the only challenge and the only goal. I considered having some like side objectives or other small challenges for myself for this, but I feel like the simplicity of the map, it'll just be better if I just focus on living through the box roulette, which will begin after I complete all my knifing on round 3 here. Then I'm going to open up the doors and get my first gun for round 4. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're starting to get a little close for comfort here. I don't want to pick that up. Actually, I do, because I don't need the cash anyways, because I'm only buying one gun a round. Okay. So, we have reached round 4. Let's see what gun we get. Okay, CZ. That's not bad. That's not bad for round 4. And for the record, I am going to be keeping the 1911, mainly because if I accidentally switch to a gun, in the middle of shooting with another gun later, it's just basically going to tickle them, so I wouldn't consider that really losing the challenge if I accidentally shoot one zombie in the toe with a 1911. So, I've been getting a lot of zombies content on my my YouTube page lately, and I have like really wanted to get into zombies again,
I'm not cleaning this up.
especially like the non-modern zombies. I tried to get into Black Ops 6, like tried super hard, but the problem that I had with that was the always online requirement, because I don't have a complete, like, I don't have a terrible internet connection, but it's inconsistent. And what would happen is, or what happens just in general, because it still happens, is when I play games that are online, is that I'll get these lag spikes here and there. And you know, if I'm playing, you know, multiplayer Call of Duty, that's not the biggest deal in the world, because it's like, oh no, I'm gonna lag and it's gonna cause me to die one time. That's not a huge deal. Dying one time in zombies is a huge deal. So I really wanted to get into BO6, but I would just die. That was the big problem, is that, like, because solo still happens on a server, I simply would just die. Where is this last zombie? There you are. Yeah, I would just die. So I really wanted to get into BO6 zombies. I really liked Cold War. Well, I wouldn't say really liked. I liked Cold War zombies. And I got a Spectre. Well, at least it's round 5. That's not a bad round 5 gun. I'd rather get it now than get it on, like, round 15. But I liked Cold War zombies. And, you know, then we went for, what, 4 years without a proper zombies game. Because I didn't even buy Vanguard, but I gave, what's it called? I gave Modern Warfare Zombies a shot, and I found that it was complete, I thought it was complete garbage. I thought it was basically, if I wanted to play that sort of zombies mode, I'd rather just play Outbreak and Cold War, which, unlike most other people, I actually enjoy. So, I found Modern Warfare Zombies to be, like, really bad. Oh, I didn't want to pick up that Carpenter.
I'm boarding all the windows. Don't help or
So
anything.
I tried to get into BO6, but that's the solo being online thing meant that, like, I was just really having trouble playing, because I'd get lag spikes and then I'd just die. And Black Ops 7 has the same thing going on. You also need to always be online and play on servers, even in solo. And that really sucks, because I really want to play Black Ops 7. Like, the Cursed mode looks really cool. Ashes of the Damned looks really cool. But because I just know that I'm going to play it and get frustrated because of my internet, like, I remember distinctly last year, I made it through a round of Terminus pretty scot-free. Like, I had a couple lag spikes, but nothing like game-ending. I made it all the way to the boss fight, and then I lost because I had a lag spike and died. And then that was basically the moment where I was like, fuck this. I am not playing Black Ops 6 Zombies anymore. So I didn't really play much of the rest of the maps. I played Citadel de Mor once because it looked really cool, so I gave it a chance. But I was basically done with Black Ops 6 Zombies after that, because I was like, well, my internet connection is not stable, so I am not going to have a good time playing this game. And I also kind of just stopped playing Black Ops 6 in general, because I really like the campaign, and I really like the multiplayer from a gameplay standpoint, but the maps are just tiny, chaotic brain rot garbage. I felt I just was not enjoying it. Still got about halfway through the camo grind before I put down the multiplayer, but I just was not having it anymore. Why is the last zombie keep spawning on that barrier? Okay, it's time for our round 6 gun, and then I'll continue my rambling afterwards. Let's see. Another CZ. Okay, well, I'll take it. I would have rather had the dual wield, but I think the singular one will still have enough ammo to get me through round 6, as long as I'm not too wasteful. But anywho, Black Ops 7 looks really cool. Ashes of the Damned looks really, really cool. But I just, until they add like an offline option, or I'd move so I can get internet that's less garbage, don't really want to drop the money on the game because I know that the zombies is the thing that I really want to play, and I also know that the zombies is going to be a lackluster experience with my current internet issues. So I've been really itching to get back into zombies lately. I've for reference, I like it. It's just the classic zombies has been something I've loved forever. When I had a PS4 during Black Ops 3's lifespan, specifically so I could get those early DLCs. And me and my friends would stay up till like 3 a.m. for the launch dates of zombie maps. Like I was a fiend. So like these older games hold a very, very special place in my heart. And I've been getting a lot of classic zombies content on my YouTube lately. So I figured, jumping into it myself, maybe making a couple videos would help me get back into zombies, and that's why I'm doing this, really. Because I feel like doing a zombies challenge a spaz. Okay, well I'm gonna have to really focus on getting headshots and being careful with this thing. Okay. But I figured making videos would be a good way for me to help myself get back into zombies, because the challenges I feel like are a good way to like play, but it's hard to motivate yourself to get through a challenge when you're playing solo, when I'm recording a video, at least there's some gimme that's just gonna make my life easier. I have to get less kills with the spaz. Give me a bit more motivation to do the challenge, because the way I used to play zombies was always high rounding. I would always get set up as fast as possible, then just go until I die, and I got pretty good, so that would usually mean that I would be committing myself to at least a 3-hour engagement, or I would get set up to go to high rounds, and then I would get to 40, and I'd be like, well, I'm getting a little bored, and I'd rather be using my time on something else, because this is really time-consuming. How did I just live? He double swiped me, for sure. Well, I'm not going to complain. Maybe I should pay attention more and talk a little bit less. But, well, I'm going to try to finish this thought, so then when I need to focus, I can really focus. But I get caught up in, the time commitment, essentially. And I feel like these challenges are a really fun way to engage with zombies for, an hour-long play session. Because I simply just, with all the things that I do with my life nowadays, just committing to the idea of a 3-hour-long zombies game is very, very daunting. And I got a thunder gun. Let's go. Okay, this is going to be a very, very easy round 8. But yeah, that's just a little background on why I'm doing this. I'm hoping this is going to be a good little revival of my love for zombies, because I've really been itching to play again, but I don't have the I don't have the same time that I had to play back in the Black Ops 1 days. God, I remember I had this neighbor, and we would play Black Ops 1 Zombies split screen, and that wasn't my first introduction to zombies, because I played World at War. I didn't own World at War. I only owned... I owned it eventually, but I didn't own it, during its lifespan. I don't like the way this is distributed. Oh, God. There we go. So I played World at War, but, I didn't have it. It was, it wasn't a game that I owned. I also didn't even own an Xbox during World at War's lifespan. That could have gone really bad if that dude's climb through animation went any faster. I'm just gonna thunder gun him now because I'm getting scared and I have the ammo for it because it's only round 8. But Black Ops 1 was the first zombie game I had during its lifespan, and I just remember me and this other dude, we'd play split screen all the time because I just walked to his house. He's one of my neighbors. And we were really bad. It was considered a good zombies game if we, got to pack-a-punch. If we got to pack-a-punch and we pack-a-punched our guns, and we almost always just pack-a-punch, the Commando or the AUG, didn't really bother spinning the box until we got, the real good stuff, the the thunder gun. Like we were not great players, but it was so much fun, and I remember, like when Moon came out, it just it was just mesmerizing. All the stuff that was on that map and the anti-grav and whatnot. But yeah, that's just a little backstory on my experience with zombies. I'm gonna try to focus now for the rest of this game, try to talk a little bit less, because this is gonna get tough here. This is not my first attempt. I did just film another one, and I only got to round 10, and I didn't want to post that. So, yeah. Round 9, CZ dual wield. That's actually pretty good. I'm actually happy with that. I'm gonna need to wait for the zombies to like actually get hoarded up before I shoot them. But I have incredibly fast movement speed, so I'm okay with this. Oh! Okay, that could have been bad. I just almost got Oreo'd. I always feel like training in here is easier than training out in the other room, but like, also I feel like it's so skinny in here, I have much more of a chance to get sandwiched like that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That was really bad. I should not have curved my pathway like that. Man, I really decided to start this this little new hobby with a really hard challenge. Dude, I should have done just like wall guns only on like Derice or something. Starting with Nacht Untoten was on Black Ops 1 no less, was probably not my smartest decision. Okay, it is time to get my round 10 weapon. I almost forgot to do it for a moment. Oh, that is not. Okay, we're starting to get into crap I don't want to use. This is actually not that bad of a gun. I'm just worried that 42 shots is not going to be enough, especially when I die on round 10. Oh!